Alexandra Daddario is one of the versatile actress who has risen to fame in recent years, starred in several hit movies. She is a dream girl for lots of youngsters all around, especially for her penetrating blue eyes and her perfect fit physique she maintains. So, with that said, today let's look at the top 5 movies of Alexandra Daddario, where she unleashed her talent and ability and proved that apart from being a hot dream queen, she can also stand out as an actress. Before moving on to the main video, please consider subscribing to Movie Freaks if you love movies and never wants to miss a good movie. Number 5. We Have Always Lived in the Castle. This was released in 2018. So the story depicts about an 18-year-old girl named Old Catherine Mary Blackwood who lives in a huge estate with her older sister named Constance and her uncle Julian who's bounded to a wheelchair. Constance gets blamed and acquitted because of the family's death due to poisoning. Once in a week, Mary would go to town to get supplies where she gets taunted from hateful townspeople. After that, Mary's cousin arrives into the estate for a long stay whose motive is to be more interested in the safe which is full of money and luring Constance away from the house. After figuring this out, Mary uses her best spells to get him out of the place. The performance of all the characters are good enough to drag your attention, while you should be able to watch this patiently. This is a well-written family drama. Number 4. Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters. This was released in 2013. Story's plot is about Poseidon's son named Percy who's a half-human demigod living in Camp Half-Blood with his buddies Annabeth and Grover. One day a Colchis bull breaches the protective barrier provided by Thalia's pine tree. After that, the tree starts to decay slowly. Without the tree, anyone could enter the camp and kill all the demigods. So Percy, Annabeth and Grover embarks on a dangerous mission to the Sea of Monsters to find the Golden Fleece which has healing properties. So the challenge arises when they find out that they are not the only ones running to find the fleece, but also the first movie's villain Luke, whose motive is to find the fleece and revive the baddest demigod. This movie is a time killer, the 3 main characters are portrayed beautifully. Further, Daddario's acting is just so energetic and catchy. Number 3. Night Hunter. This was released in 2018. Story revolves around police which is led by Marshall who investigates series of crimes committed by sexual predators. Meanwhile Lara and her guardian Cooper sets up a system to trap the predators, while their latest target is so smart to fall in the trap. After a while, Lara disappears and Cooper helps the police to uncover a long series of crimes, with many women suffering in the hands of the target named Simon. While everyone's life's at risk, profiler Rachel tries to get to the bottom of Simon's behavior. Despite a formulaic premise and a ridiculous twist that completely changes the credibility of the story, Night Hunter is still a fun time. Once again Alexandra Daddario proves how much bold she can be when it comes to charisma. Number 2. When We First Met. This was released in 2018. To begin with, the guy named Noah Ashby meets Avery Martin who's the girl of his dreams. After spending one night together, their relationship evolves into a friendship. On the other hand, there is Ethan who has this good heroic looks and his nature attracts Avery. Then there is Avery's best friend Carrie who has no patience for Noah's antics. After that, Noah discovers the magic of an old photo booth which has the power to transport him 3 years back to the night they first met. He gets do-overs back to back. The efforts he put on Avery doesn't work out, instead it only keeps making him as an assertive hyper male. He realizes that his rich powerful businessman gimmick doesn't work and forced to accept that he isn't the right one for Avery, but Noah gets possessed over Avery and keeps on trying hard to win her. This movie provides a lot of hilarious moments and I would recommend this movie for a popcorn Friday night. It would make most of us to fall in love with Alexandra Daddario. Number 1. San Andreas. This was released in 2015. Los Angeles Fire Department's search and rescue chopper pilot Ray Gaines once lost a daughter in a river rafting accident, and now his wife, Emma, is divorcing him. Ray still has a good relationship with his surviving daughter named Blake. Though his weekend with her is cancelled when a big earthquake rocks Las Vegas, a scientist studies the quake and predicts that an even bigger one is going to strike all of California along the San Andreas Fault. While he tries to warn the world, Ray and Emma teams up to rescue Blake from a crumbling San Francisco before it's too late. This is a must-watch movie for all of the Dwayne Johnson fans out there. Daddario's intense acting in this will keep you on the edge of the seat and make you like her more. Thank you so much for watching this video. Drop us a like and let us know if you're a fan of Alexandra Daddario. See you soon in another new video. Cheers.